Tell me a little bit about more mountain and what that means, because I've actually stolen that. To me, one of our values this year is we updated those. So
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm flattered.
Tell me about that.
So one thing we realized is that, when you don't have glamorous things to sell, then you have to find a way not to apologize for your weaknesses, but you have to make them your assets. And so the fact that the work is hard, that's as we like to say in Silicon Valley, that's a feature, not a bug. You are joining this company to do something difficult, something substantial, something arduous, and something that will deliver a kind of satisfaction on its achievement that you cannot get if you're doing a trivial project.
Yeah.
So that's the difficulty. And one way that we had to kind of make that a metaphor was to say, when you see a mountain, you think, I've got to go around this somehow. It's an obstacle. And said, what if you just embrace it as your destiny and you're going to just tunnel through it and you're going to take the hardest route, but you are going to go right into the rock face. And when you do that, you don't know how much mountain you'll find, right? And so you cannot be focused on the destination. You have to be focused on the next task, but you can't say, well, I'm just going to endure this because eventually there'll be a good result. Because then you'll be lying to yourself, or you'll be telling yourself a story you can't substantiate. So what's your only choice? You have to find a joy in the tunneling. And of course, this is not an original idea. Most famously, Albert Camus in The Myth of Sisyphus said, the seemingly pointless task of pushing this huge boulder up a mountain, and it's agony, it's excruciating, and when it gets to the top, it just rolls down again. What's the point of that? And the point has to be the doing of it. The point has to be the struggle and the exertion and the expression and the instantiation of your will to make something happen that would not happen without you trying. And if you can't find joy in that, well, you're probably going to be an unhappy person, because that's most of life.
Yeah.
In the startup is that, but just times 100.